What's going on, YouTube? It is your boy Chris back again with another video for you guys today. In this video, I want to talk about Rewards Day. I made a video last night talking about Thursday flipping investments. I went the safe route of icons, and to be fair, that's usually what goes up a lot on Thursdays. We're going to go through some of the trends that we might see today on the market, talk about what is in rewards, and also talk about the potential Firmino Sbc and maybe something else that we can get with it. Just talking about firstly today's content. Again, it's another W when it comes to EA Sports. They've been doing really well. I mean, obviously we had the party bet yesterday. We got another tradable pack, which we're gonna talk about that a little bit as well during the video. It's gonna be a long video. We got that tradable pack, and then we also, one of my favorite players in the world right now, we got BRUNO Fernandes, which is excellent content from EA. This takes about 26 or 27 Rivals games. Whether you have to win them or not, I'm not too sure. I haven't gone through the whole objective yet. I've done a couple games so far. I'm definitely going to be grinding them. If you look at my past the present United squad, he fits right in. I was really happy with the way that team played last week, and at this time during the summer, I want to just have fun with players that I like using. So for example, I still have Rio in my team, which I bought him at 596. That's a little high for him, but he is like 600k at the moment, so I'm not losing a lot. I think Skulls I'm losing a good amount on. I bought him at 193. And actually, he's quite rare at the moment. He's 192. So, and I have to buy Ronaldo. I have to do the BRUNO Fernandes SBC. I might actually go and buy Wan-Bissaka like right now, because I think he's going to get maybe a little bit of supply. And we're going to talk about this a little bit later on in the video. I think they're going to get a little supply, not a ton, like literally no supply, but there's going to be a sum of it. If that's a little... I guess that's like, confusing to some of you, but there is going to be some sort of supply on these cards. It just to what extent they have the supply, we don't really know yet. I might buy this before awards because I think that's somebody that probably will rise after awards. He's one of the best defenders in the game for me. He was one of the most enjoyable players I've actually used last week. This guy is also getting rare. If you look at the supply in the market, I know it's 113 at night. Right before awards, but a guy like this is really getting low, and not low, rare, and he's going up in price as well. He was like 150 last week. He's now like 220. He's starting to get some really big hype, and it also has to do with him getting really rare. At this point of the game, a lot of people are no longer playing the game. Every single week, people are less and less playing this game, so players are in their club and they're not on the market because they have not been supplied through packs anymore. They're going to continue to get rarer and rarer in the game. This is the part of FIFA where you see a lot of cards get rare, and on weekends, if people want to still play weekly, you're going to see a lot of people want to go and buy an English right back such as Wan-Bissaka. You could see his graph. He's just kept on going up and up, and for good reason. The guy is incredible to use. So, talking about rewards today, I obviously told you guys a couple days ago, I thought the market was going to rise today. And I think it's because there's still going to be coins of a decent amount coming onto the market. Now, the way the rewards is going to set up is gold 2 and higher is going to get a 90+ overall player guarantee. And remember, it's like the same as team of the season. So you only get one guarantee. If you got elite plus, you're going to get a pack with 3 plus 90 overall cards, most likely, because it fills the place of a top league team of the season, which is what we usually would get from the elite rewards. Last week I went 22-4. I did a Sunday scramble, was not able to complete my last game. I was on a great run on that Sunday. We went 19-2, and one of the losses we took, I had to quit at 1-0 because I just didn't have enough time, and I had to get some of my games in. So I really went like 19-1 on the Sunday. I played really well. I was playing out of my skin. So we're going to go again this week, and I think you're still going to see a lot of packs being ripped open. Remember, we still have hundreds of cards that got re-released back in the packs. they still have some sort of value. The Prime Icon upgrade has also given fodder cards a really good amount of coins with them. So if anybody packs, like for example, a 91 Valencia, they got about 50-60k right there, and that's, you know, you can pack a Valencia. Those Copa cards are like really packable. So, you know, don't be surprised if you see a lot of Lisandro Lopez's, a lot of Valencia, a lot of Polenta, a lot of those kind of cards. And I've been trading with them a lot, actually. I've actually enjoyed trading recently. We've actually more than doubled our coins from 2 days ago. We were at 500,000 coins, I believe, and we're now up to 1.1 million. And I'll show you guys the way that I've actually doubled my coins in a few days here. Made some not big balls plays, but I've been just doing a really good amount of things, like literally looking at the same amount of players over and over again. This is me selling my Wan-Bissaka last week to get coins for trading this week. So I missed out on an extra 50,000 coins, but I had to do it to get some coins back. So yeah, this is just everything that I've been trading with. Just kind of buying players in bulk sometimes. Like if I see them that they're low, I'm starting to fluctuation trade with them, and I'll show you guys how to do that and how to utilize that. Today is the Firmino SBC. I'm expecting that. If James Rodriguez wins, I would be shocked, although I can see it because, again, he's a Real Madrid. He's a high overall, and he gets links to the new Jovic card that got released on the weekend. So let's talk about some of the things that could happen today with the market. Firstly, I want to talk to you guys about, if I can look here, I don't know if they've just, so I'm focusing on Brazilian links with Firmino, things that can go up today because of the links to Firmino. So one of them, or two cards in particular, Felipe Anderson is one of them that I think if people are going to be buying cards, think about this, people are going to buy some cards for their team to strong link Firmino. They already probably have him as a concept player in the squad. So what they're going to do is they're going to buy players around him to go and link him, obviously. So guys like Felipe Anderson, you know, Martinelli, Richarlison, and depending on where they put Firmino, I hope he's like a striker or a center forward, or even they put him as a center mid, who knows. Other card that I know, Lucas Moura, the 87 right mid, links to him a little bit. So you can see a little bit of linkage there. I don't really think there's too many others that really link with him. I mean, you're not going to really see a Bernard Scream card go up. But those three in particular I like. And then there's also a couple cards like Henderson, team of the season, like the Liverpool links. I could see him rising. He's already risen a couple thousand coins. Yeah, he's 154. And if you look at where he was on the Monday, that's 2 days ago pretty much. He's up 25,000 coins right now. If I look at Salah, right, it depends on where Firmino is being played, but maybe you could see a Salah card. Yes, he is being supplied a little bit through the market today, but maybe if he does get, you know, Firmino gets a striker card, you could see Salah rise a little bit. Maybe the group stage card rises, the nominee card, you know. I don't know if you would expect the team of the season to rise, because I think that's a little bit. I'm expecting Firmino to be, and actually he's up a lot right now from Monday. He's up 70,000-80,000 coins. I expect Firmino to be cheap. You know, going by what EA have been doing on the market with SBCs recently, they've been making people very cheap. I mean, Rashford's coming in with an 84 and 85 squad with an upgraded weak foot, right? 5-star, 4-star. So you already have to put him over his team this season in terms of his weak foot. This Perisic card is coming in with an 85 overall squad. They're making things affordable, and they're making the fodder market very hard to invest in. But I'm going to tell you guys a few things to do here when it comes to investing in cards. By the nighttime, a lot of cards are already getting a little bit lower than where they were at their peak today, the day before. So what you want to do is at this time, it's 1:19 a.m. for me, and I'm going to look at a random card. Let me go take a look at Lucas Leiva's 84 card. He's somebody that he's a Brazilian. He gets links to players, and he's somebody that is an 84 overall and used a lot. Now, if I go and take a look at Lucas Leiva today, right, he went, let me see this graph. So he went from 11.5, I guess the day before, he went up a lot, right? 11.5, down all the way to 9.1, skyrockets back to 13, trickles down again, you can see the fluctuations with these cards. They do this a lot. He's actually back down to 7.3. If Firmino somehow comes out with an 85 overall squad or an 86, right, fodders like this could go up. If you ever take a look at the market, and you can only look at the 86 index, which kind of sucks, but if you look at where it is, right, from its peak today, it was 174.93. It's now down at 155. If you look at the daily graph and you look at the hourly yesterday, right, it starts to go up and up and up until 6 p.m. UK. Once, you know, everyone does the SBCs they need to do, and there's no SBC or whatever, they trickle back down again. So there's an opportunity to kind of trade with fodder cards before 6 p.m. UK, because they get hype every single day. So you can buy it late night at some, you know, pretty good deals. And obviously it's just going through like the cheapest players by rating, like going through some 83s, right? For example, you know, 82s went up a good amount today, from what I had understood. So if you look at Juan Mata here, he's 1.6 thousand coins, and this is on a lower scale, obviously. But if you look at Juan Mata today, he went all the way from 1.5k at 7 o'clock, and by 6 p.m. UK, he goes all the way to 2.3, and that's like 800 coins profit. So you can make some coins doing that. In this market, you can look at cheapest players by rating and do that. Now, I want to talk to you guys, and that's pretty much my whole talking about fodders. Fodders will get supplied today, and you will probably see them drop a little bit for rewards, which is when you want to pick them up. And then I think you're going to see them rise. The 84s, the 85, the 86, and the 87s most likely will go up into 6 p.m. UK. And dependent on Firmino's SBC price, you will see those cards continue to rise up. Or if they're not needed, you'll see them drop off a little bit. So, you know, if you want to try to make a quick bit of coins on that, and really, you don't really know what price the SBC is going to be, but you can, you know, try to invest and see if you can make some coins that way. So look at during rewards tonight, and that's going to be in a couple hours time. So if you watch this video early, the better. And that's what I'm trying to get out to you guys as soon as possible as well. Any fodder, any, you know, 86 overall, it could be the Paredes card, which I'll show you right now. It could be Cabrera, who's like maybe 11k at snipe. Cornet could be 11k, right? A lot of these guys are in packs, and that's why they're down. But if you want to trade with them, you can get them at their Discord price or close to it, and then you could see their fluctuations throughout the day. So that's going to lead me into like what I've been doing recently with a lot of the Copa cards and a lot of these kind of cards. So this is a normal graph for a Copa card, and here's the reason why. He's 20k right here, down to 16, up to 18 again, down to 15, up to 19, down to 15, up to 19, down to 17, back to 19. He went all the way down to 14, and then I think overnight he's gone back up to 18. The reason why these guys fluctuate is because of this. This is why they fluctuate. Prime icon upgrade. That is the driving force for a lot of the high-rated fodder market. I'm talking 86 overall to 91 overall, 92 overall squad, which is why I've been trading and I've been making a lot of coins doing that. Very, very easy to do. So please pay attention to this. Hopefully you guys have made it this far to the video, because I really do think if you guys still want to make coins at this part of the year, this is a great way too. I've doubled my coins, more than that. So you would look at this FUPIN solution, right? And you want to be always on this page because you want to keep refreshing. You want to always refresh to see if there's a new filter. Notice how the price of each SBC is cheaper than the next. So 262 100, 262 900, 263. It continues to get higher and higher, the price of the SBC. So a cheapest solution comes out. What happens is look at the name of this. Illicit's so cheap. So I traded a lot with Illicit today. I made about 95 to 100,000 coins on him. If you look at Illicit's graph today, he went really low at a point. He went probably as low as 45k. They did not do that justice. And once he got his upgrade, I was able to make it a good amount of coins. I bought like 11 or 12 Illicites at 50,000 coins, and I was able to sell them all at around 60k, which you saw on my transfer list. And the reason for that was because he got a +1 today because he got his 4th overall win. Atalanta ended up coming back against Lazio. They were up 2-0, and Atalanta ended up winning the game 3-2. So possibly I was able to make a lot of coins because the cheapest 92 on the market, if you take a look, you know, he was going to be like 45 to 50k, and if you look at the cheapest 92, they're like 58 to 60k. So there was an opportunity for me to make coins there. If you ever see a card, like for example, Polenta here. Polenta is in this solution and he needs a lot of green links, right? He gets Adebayor here, Busquets here. If you look at Polenta's graph, what you want to notice is you want to see a drop off from the hour previously. Look at this freaking graph. Look at how high he goes and look how low he goes at a point. Fuppin caught him at 29 at his lowest, which I know he didn't go to his lowest, but he was down at 34. He went all the way up to 49. Think about that, you know, think about that fluctuation. Because he was needed in so many SBCs, he would have 15,000 coins because of that. So if you can time it right, a guy like Polenta, who is in the cheapest solution at the moment, which you can go and look at, is, okay, I don't want to get 34 because I've seen him go to 40 today. I want to see if I can get 31, 32. And you're always looking to try to get, look at this, see, he's in the cheapest solution. Yep, this is what happens, guys. He's in the cheapest solution and he's already got a 45k because of it. So that's just a great, and this is 22 minutes ago, by the way. This is 22 minutes ago. He's at 34.5. He's already up 4,000 coins because of the solution. So what I'm doing is I'm waiting for a new solution to pop up with a cheaper price, or I'm going to the cheapest players by rating and I'm looking at the cheapest one, every single one. So for example, Luis Alberto is here at 43. Now this is a card that went low again today because of the Lazio loss, but he's still a card that gets put into solutions. So if you look at the graph today, he went down to 40, up to 49, and then he went from 43 to 46 again. So you're seeing the graph, right? He's 45k updated 2 minutes ago, and you know, I looked at him just now, and if he was the cheapest 90 overall, and you gotta have, you know, quick hands with this because they get bought up very, very quickly. And this is why trading with the Icon SBC is just so fun, in my opinion, because there's so much market movements to be had. For example, there's a 40k on Luis Alberto. Now, do I think that I can sell this guy at 40, 49.50? Probably not. But can I get 46, 47? Probably. So that's about 4,000 coins profit right there just by going onto the card and looking at a big undercut. If you're not on stream, and if you're not a streamer, you're not going to get much competition doing this. I think there's a few people that are doing it, specifically the ones that get a huge undercut on Fuppin, and because Fuppin tracks the price and it takes so long for them to update it, people sit on a card. For example, they caught Polenta today at 29,000 coins. So theoretically what you can do is sit on Polenta while he was 44k on the market, and you would sit on him and wait for him to pop up and somebody be dumb enough to put him up underneath the 29k, you know, market price that, look at this, he's already up again. You see this? And this one's gonna get bought probably within the next 30 seconds. Yep, there you go. And this is what you're seeing. Even late night, you're seeing these market movements. You're going to see this card get bought very, very quickly. And that's what's happening. And that's why I've been able to make a lot of coins. So if you look at a lot of the cards that, you know, I've been purchasing, it's the same players. Carlos Tevez, I'm buying at 60 and under. Ilicic, obviously, today was a different story. I was able to buy a lot at 50. Look at this. Carlos Tevez again, right? Ericsson, I was buying him at low 60s, selling him at 68 plus. Valencia is always a 50 and under, selling at 57. So I'm doing these trends. Rojas is another really good one that I've been doing. Armani, Rojas. Look at this Rojas, man. I've been buying so many of him. Luis Alberto, I bought a couple. Polenta, I bought a couple. Look at the Polenta, actually. Buonanotte. All of these guys that get into these solutions. Tony Cruz, I've done a couple with. This is how I've been able to double my coins, because I'm capitalizing on a Fuppin solution. And especially look at the team name as well, and look at the links around the player. If the player has a couple green links and he's so needed for the SBC. For example, today I bought myself 7 De Vries. I could show you on the market. And the reason why I bought him is because I saw him go to like 25 to like 29 today. And all it took was somebody to put Alexis Sanchez at left wing and De Vrij at left back for him to be needed for the SBC. So 7 of these guys went for 24 to 25k. I'll show you at the end of my transfer list here. This is going to be a long video, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. This is just in-depth trading and my mindset as to like what I'm doing on the market at all times. Look at all these DeVries. These are all bought at 19K, so that's 5K on the transfer profit, but that's also about 4,000 coins a card because it's about 1,000 coins, 1.2K on the tax. I did it with Joaquin as well. I bought him at 10.5, so I'm at 12.7, and that's just how I've been trading recently. Over 20-minute video. I can't remember the last time I did that, but I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Make sure you guys do drop a like and subscribe if you're new around here. I would very much appreciate it. I'll talk to you guys in a video soon. Peace out.